Can I get a British passport? Even though UK citizenship and nationality law is extremely convoluted because it's based upon more than 1,000 years of legal precedents, in this video we'll break down the basics so that you can determine if you're a British citizen, which will mean you're eligible to apply for a British passport. So let's get to it. Things to keep in mind. There are several ways to become a UK citizen: by birth, naturalization, immigrating to the UK and applying, descent, and registration. You can apply for your first British passport or any other type of British citizenship document at any time. You do not need to do it before you reach a certain age. British citizenship can only be inherited through a parent by the first generation born outside the UK in almost all circumstances. Different rules apply to children born in British colonies and territories. The UK recognises dual citizenship. This means that any other citizenship you have will not conflict with your claim to British citizenship. However, if you claim British citizenship, make sure it does not conflict with your original citizenship as national from certain countries, such as Germany, automatically lose their original citizenship if they naturalise or claim another citizenship, under most circumstances. UK passport and citizenship eligibility. Born in the UK. Born before January the 1st, 1983. Apply for your UK passport right now. Born on or after January the 1st, 1983. One parent must have been a British citizen at the time of your birth for you to apply for a British passport. All people born in England, Scotland, Northern Ireland, Wales, the Isle of Man, and the Channel Islands prior to 1983 are British citizens and thus entitled to British passports. Born outside the UK to a British citizen mother who didn't inherit her citizenship. Born before January the 1st, 1983, you must register as a British citizen before applying for your UK passport. Born on or after January the 1st, 1983, you can apply for your UK passport right now. If you were born inside or outside the UK on January the 1st, 1983 or later, and your mother was a British citizen, other than through descent, at the time of your birth, you are a British citizen by descent and can apply for a British passport. Every person born to a British mother, regardless of whether she was ever married, is a British citizen through descent, as long as she was a British citizen at the time of their birth. Born outside the UK to a married British citizen father who didn't inherit his citizenship. You can apply for your UK passport right now. Born outside the UK to an unmarried British citizen father who didn't inherit his citizenship. Born before July the 1st, 2006, you must register as a British citizen first. Unless you can prove to the satisfaction of the UK passport authorities that the country of your birth recognised your birth as legitimate at the time you were born, or sometime between your birth and July 1st, 2006. Born on or after July the 1st, 2006. Apply for your UK passport right now. If you were born either inside or outside the UK to a British father on or after this date, and your mother was not British, you're still a UK citizen by descent through your father, and thus eligible to apply for a British passport, even though British nationality law still recognises the concept of legitimacy. Children who were born illegitimate to a British father after this date can now inherit British citizenship. Born outside the UK to a British mother on or before December 31st, 1982. As we mentioned, if you were born inside the UK on or before this date, you're automatically a British citizen. However, if you were born outside the UK, different rules apply. Due to the discriminatory and anachronistic UK nationality laws, if your mother but not your father was British and you were born outside the UK on or before December 31st, 1982, you did not automatically inherit British citizenship from her. Before this time, it was expected that you would inherit your father's nationality, whatever that may have been. It's worth noting that under the UK's own laws, if your parents weren't married at this time, even if your father was British, you wouldn't have inherited his citizenship either, so you could conceivably be stateless. Luckily, this egregious mistreatment of British subjects was remedied with a change to British nationality law. Now children of British mothers born before 1983 can apply for what is called registration as a British citizen. Once the application is approved, the applicant must swear an oath of allegiance to the sovereign, Queen Elizabeth II, and then they are officially a citizen of Britain and can apply for a passport. Conclusion. There are many twists and turns in British citizenship and nationality law. Occasionally, the second generation born outside the UK can apply for a British passport because their grandparent was in Crown service, was a military or government employee overseas at the time of the applicant's parents' birth. Children born in British colonies at the time when the country in question was still a colony, but not after the claimed independence, could inherit British citizenship through their parents, despite of being born outside the UK. There are also currently 6 different kinds of British nationality, including certain ones which will soon become extinct, such as British national overseas, for people with ties to Hong Kong. If you're not sure if you qualify for a British passport or British citizenship, contact Immigroup to speak to our UK passport experts. Note: the terms father and mother, as used in this video, are used in the same sense as they are by the British government in terms of British nationality. For this reason, the parents referred to must be the biological parents of the child only. For children adopted by British citizens, different rules apply concerning British nationality through descent.